We all purposely kind of had to be bad because she was full of herself.
We always
I got fired one time because I had acrylics. I literally got fired from Starbucks because I had acrylics.
That might be a cute little story.
That's a funny little story about nails. They literally stopped putting me on the schedule, and I was like, why can't I have my job? Like, why can't I come in? And they're like, because you have acrylics. And I was like, dude, we don't even have a manager. Why do the rules matter? Three of our shift leads have acrylics.
Yeah.
And you're not putting me on the schedule because I have acrylics. Yeah, I literally told you I would wear gloves.
Yeah.
And then I quit. Well, and then that's not what happened. I showed up, and they finally put me back on the schedule, and I showed up, and they said, you still have those things on? And I said, yeah, they were $100. I'm not just going to take them off. And they said, you can go home. And I was like, are you serious?
Oh, my God.
Like, yeah, I was like, okay, so I can come in tomorrow, though, right? Like, I'll wear gloves. Are you seriously not going to let me work? And the shift lead's like, no. I'm like, you literally have a Gel X manicure on your hands right now. I'm confused where the difference lies.
Yeah.
And she was just like, this is ridiculous. These are the rules. You need to go home. You cannot be here like that. If you want to get them off, then you can come back to work. So then the next day, they call me before my shift. And I'm like, what up? And they're like, are you coming in? I was like, yeah. Are you going to let me work? Yeah. And they were like, well, do you still have your nails on? I was like, are you going to pay for them to be removed? Because I'm not just going to rip them off my hands and damage my fingernails. I'll wear gloves. That's protocol. It literally says, like, in our handbook, if I wear gloves, it's fine. Like,
right.
You know? And, yeah, they basically were like, no, don't come in. I was like, fuck you. So I texted. I literally was like, fuck you. Like, what do you mean? I'm trying to be a baddie.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to be a baddie. And my other two coworkers that I got my nails done with literally took theirs off and caved. And I was like, y'all are assholes.
You put that hand
Y'all
in.
are literally assholes. Why are you making me do this on my own? I'm standing on business. I'm keeping my fucking nails.
Yeah.
So I texted my manager from my old job, which is the job I have now. And I said, hey, I'm about to quit my job. Do you guys need someone? Like, do you have hours I can take? And she said, can you come in 2 hours at 4? And I said, yeah, I can. She said, perfect. You have your job back. So on my way to that job, I was going to call Starbucks the next day and quit. But on my day to that job, my new manager, because we finally got a new manager apparently that day, she calls me as I'm driving into my pizza job. And my new pizza job. And she's like, hi, I just want to discuss the issue and problems that we've been having about your nails. And I was like, that's okay. We don't have to discuss it. I quit. And she was just like, oh, okay. And I hung up. And I was just like, whatever. I have my job back, so
some things are just like way too restricting.
It's too serious.
Like if jobs let people breathe a little bit more, I feel like they would have like better employee like retention.
Exactly. And I have